People are telling me that they watch The Dark Knight, but they keep telling me that The Dark Knight is the hero. And I'm like, are you sure? Watch it again. Everyone's giving me heck saying, no, the Joker was a horrible villain. Horrible, horrible. All right, well, let's see. Let's go through it, guys. So we have the bank robbery scene. There we go. So, yeah, let's turn this down a bit. How do we do that? Okay, I'll just pause it. All right. So what happens in this? So the Joker and a bunch of murderous thieves break into a mob-owned bank and they steal a bunch of mob money. Mob money. And then he gets them to kill each other, and then he kills the last one himself, except for the bus driver. Oh, wait, no. He kills the bus driver, right? That's what he says, right? So there it is. There's the scene. Oh, no. Killing this evil mob banker. Oh, no. Very, very scary. All right, moving on. Next one. The pencil trick, right? And it's a great scene, like a little walk out, a little.
Let's wind the clock.
So he robs these people. He pays for his jacket, his suit, which looks great. Before that, he kills Gamble's buddy with a magic trick, right? Again, a gangster. Oh no, what a horrible thing. All right, next one. The crazy why so serious? So he pretends to be dead. He gets brought in. What does he do? Boom! 2 gangsters dead. Boom! Mob boss in hand. There we go. What does he do? So after telling a great joke about why he got those scars, he kills Gamble, a mob boss, right? Responsible for prostitution, gambling, right? His name is Gamble after all. And then he has his minions kind of fight each other to the death, right? Oh no, what a horrible thing. All right, that's next one. Then he records a video with this guy. So this is a vigilante. Now this vigilante guy, he's just imitating Batman. That's his crime here. So yeah, okay, he's breaking the law. But he's probably just a dad. He used to, be a bricklayer, and he just couldn't take it anymore that his city was not safe anymore. Okay, so that one, maybe. But then again, the Joker, he's on the clock right now, right? He has a job to do. So that's why he's doing this. Before that, it was never on his radar. Right, so just a thought. So what does he do in this scene? Bruce Wayne's dinner party. So he blows up a corrupted judge's car and kills her. He then poisons the corrupted commissioner, right? Kills him. And then he shows up as tonight's entertainment, right at the party. Let's move forward. Come on, where is the scene?
Somebody with access to your office or your house must have lifted tissue or glass.
Wait. Oh no.
It's someone else's.
Anyway, so remember, Bruce Wayne knocks out Harvey Dent here, not the Joker. The Joker walks in to the dinner party scene, doesn't kill anybody. He grabs Rachel, shoots the window, and then throws her out, knowing Batman is going to save her. Now, the run scene definitely is a bit different, right? So this scene, again, he's got a bunch of guys. They take out a helicopter. A lot of taxpayer money going to transfer one guy. Just saying. You'd think that with thousands of cops, they could take care of their one city, right? It's just a few blocks, guys, right? Like, where are all your cops? Oh, we only have 2-3 buses right now. That's all we got, and a helicopter that we're gonna bring inside the city. Yeah, nice and low. Okay, Joker does murder a couple people here. Again. Right? Oh dear, very intense. His goal is to get Harvey Dent because he thinks Harvey Dent is the Batman. Again, he's been paid to do a job. by the mobsters, right? They sought him out, not the other way around. Yeah, so I think he murdered a couple cops in this, right? Blows them up. What else do we got here?
And not Maroni.
Yeah, the Batman interrogates Joker scene. That's what it's about, but listen to what he says. Who did you leave them with? Right?
Just how alone you really are.
Yeah, so he's making a point that Commissioner Gordon here is a good man. Okay, but he's alone because Harvey Dent is missing and Rachel Dawes is missing. Rachel Dawes was picked up by a corrupt police officer that works for this guy. And then another corrupt police officer picks up Harvey Dent. And who did you leave them with? I don't assume that they strapped the explosives and all that stuff to them, right? I imagine Joker has other guys for that, but they were clearly picked up by Commissioner Gordon's corrupt police officers. Harvey Dent had a whole thing that he was like not happy that Gordon was working with these people, right? And he was absolute about it. Gordon pussyfooted around it. Oh, I was trying to fight the mob. I got to work with what I got. It's like, no, you don't. You don't got to do that. Arrest them all. And then the Joker escapes prison scene. Now, this is like a magic trick, okay? This probably would take so much planning in real life. Like, how would he know to get a police officer on the inside of the room? He happens to have broken glass behind him to get a weapon, right? He just, he rages this guy enough to get him to come close to him. And then he somehow had put a bomb inside of that fat guy, this guy right here, and somehow got him arrested in there. So he wanted to get in there, but I mean, this alone seems like weeks of planning, right? It's a hell of a magic trick. Okay, so again, these guys are mentally ill, right? Mentally ill. We've already established the cops. Oh no, very evil, right? And then they do this thing. So what does he do? He actually he told them, right? He told he told Batman and Gordon where Rachel Dawes and Harvey Dent were. He told them exactly where they were. They just had to drive there and run faster. Okay? That's all they had to do. Let's just see. And then, of course, for some reason, they give the Joker a phone. Why? It doesn't make any sense, but they do. And then there's a cell phone in a guy, so they all just chill around him. So again, really unfortunate scene, but nobody's thinking right now. Okay? There's a cell phone in the guy's chest.
Look, I told you, I'm a man of my word.
Joker burns the money. He did this in one scene, right? He jumped down 2 stories on that thing in one scene, picks up cash and throws it at the Chinaman. Right? Oh, there it is. Boom. One scene. One take. What do you do? I'm a man of simple taste, he says. So what does he do? He burns the mob money. All of this corrupt mob money. So it doesn't get put back in circulation to keep funding crime. With this alone, he does more for the city and against like organized crime than Batman, Gordon, and all the other cops combined in the history of Gotham. Think about it. Watch what he does. He burns like $1 billion here. Hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Burned. Not going to prostitution. And then what does he do? Another mob boss. I'm only burning my half. All you care about is money.
This town deserves a better class of criminal.
And I'm going to give them to him. Great lines.
Tell your men they work for me.
Tell your men they work for me now. And then what does he do? He gets this guy's dogs that this guy has been torturing, and he feeds this guy to those dogs. Oh no, what a horrible thing. Oh, to do to a mob boss. Oh, that's just terrible. Oh my. Not good at all.
Evac and search.
And then he has a change of heart. Does he do anything? No.
I've had a change of heart.
Listen.
I don't want Mr. Reese spoiling everything, but why should I have all the fun? Let's give someone else a chance. If
Coleman Reese
isn't dead
in 60
minutes, then I blow up a hospital.
There you go. So again, he threatens Coleman Reese and he tells someone else. Doesn't give any indication. He says, someone else, I want him dead because I don't want him telling anybody who Batman is. I've changed my mind. Okay? It's just too much fun. And then what does he do? He tells everybody. He gives them an hour. An hour before I'm going to blow up a hospital, he says, right? An hour. An hour. Unbelievable. All right, let's next one. Like, I mean, it's bad enough. He's warning everybody. Let's have a look here.
You know, I don't want...
So he shows up. Harvey's having a bad day here. You know, cut himself shaving pretty bad.
There to be any hard feelings between us, Harvey. When you and...
Rachel
Rachel were being abducted.
I was in Harvey's
I was
cage.
sitting in Gordon's cage.
Gordon's cage. Anyway, so he has a little chat with him. And then instead of just murdering him, right, because he knows he's not the Batman anymore, he gives him something to think about, right? And
you know that I'm telling the truth.
You know I'm telling the truth, right? And then he does the whole coin thing. He doesn't kill him, and then Harvey Dent, in turn, gives him the same level of fairness. Let's go next. So remember, he warned everybody beforehand. Now, he did not move all these in on his own, right? He had other guys help him do this. But he was the one who made sure everybody got out onto the buses. See? No one died. Yeah. A lot of property damage. Taxpayer monies, it is a big waste. Again, our healthcare system is not great. So, I mean, what do they say? That doctor error is like the third or fourth highest cause of death, right? So, anyway, I don't think it's that big of a deal. The building was really ugly, too. I mean, look at it. Who wants to die in that building? And then they do the Batman versus Joker final fight here. Now, this is great. What I like about this scene, and so what does the Joker do? He hasn't killed anybody here, right?
I'm so thrilled.
I'm so thrilled. He dresses the hostages up like clowns, and the doctors, or the clowns up like doctors, right? So he kind of confuses them. Batman has to be the one to stop the police from shooting them because they don't know. They're not paying attention, right? And they have a little fight, you know. Dogs love Joker. I mean, that's a good indication right there, man. Dogs trust him. So they have a good little fight, back and forth, back and forth. Here we go. So again, he puts, allegedly, all these tanks full of gasoline in both of the ferries. He then gives the ignition, the switch to each one of them to allegedly blow up the other boat, right? In the story, the criminals, right? The criminals are the ones, like, look at this. We got a civilian, the guys who voted. They voted to blow up the other thing. You know, democracy at work, right? Democracy is evil, guys. And in the meantime, on the other boat, right, the criminals just threw, I don't know if I can see it here, but anyway, the criminals threw their switch out the window, right? No democracy, no 2/3 majority saying we should murder the other boat. Nah, none of that. Just one guy just throws it out, and they just wait it out. And then we almost get this one guy. I know the Joker's kind of surprised here, but I think if they had really taken the show to the fullest, the last scene of the show, after all of this garbage, right? After they capture him or whatever. After all that, oh no. After all that, I thought it would be great if, they went down to the actual ships, the ferries, and they opened up the tanks, and it was the ultimate joke. One cop turns to Gordon and says, "Sir, what, all the tanks? What? They're all full of water. They were never gonna blow up." But nothing happened. That's the thing. Nothing happened. He does all this so-called quote-unquote chaos. As far as I can tell, he does more for the city than anybody. And then, what does Harvey Dent do? Harvey Dent, on top of it all, right? Wherever he is. Where is he?
Oh, you made it. I'm
So thrilled.
Where's the detonator?
Oh, there he is. So good old Harvey, after this scene, right? He goes on his rampage. And what does he do? He doesn't just kill random people. He kills a bunch of corrupt police officers, right? And then he kills another mobster, right? Thus dealing with all of these bad people in one day. The only time that, Harvey goes a little off the rails is when he takes his philosophy a little too far and he starts like, oh, Gordon and Gordon's kid. And then it gets a little off. But again, Harvey did that, not the Joker. Anyway, it just seems like if you really watch what he actually did here. Oh, dear. It seems like he does more good for Gotham than Batman does.